ലേക്ക് മറ്റൊരു എപ്പിസോഡായി ഇവിടെ തുടങ്ങുകയാണ്. അപ്പൊ ഇന്ന് വളരെ സ്പെഷ്യൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഡിന്നർ ടോക്ക് ആണുള്ളത്. കാരണം ഇപ്പോൾ സിനിമകളെല്ലാം ഇനി ഓൺലൈൻ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിലായിരിക്കും റിലീസ് ആകുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ഓണത്തിന് ഏതൊക്കെ റിലീസുകളായിരിക്കും എന്നാണ് നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും അറിയാൻ കാത്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു കാര്യം ഇപ്പൊ തന്നെ പറയാം, ഏഷ്യാനെറ്റിലാണ് ഓണത്തിന്റെ ഏറ്റവും ഗംഭീരമായിട്ടുള്ള റിലീസ് ഉണ്ടാകാൻ പോകുന്നത്. കിലോമീറ്റേഴ്സ് ആൻഡ് കിലോമീറ്റേഴ്സ്, ഇന്ത്യ ജാർവിസ് ആൻഡ് ടൊവിനോ തോമസ് അഭിനയിച്ച ആ ഒരു സിനിമ. അപ്പൊ ഇന്ന് എന്റെ കൂടെ അതിലുള്ള നടിയാണ്, ദ ഹീറോയിൻ ഓഫ് കിലോമീറ്റേഴ്സ് ആൻഡ് കിലോമീറ്റേഴ്സ് ഈസ് വിത്ത് മീ. ആൻഡ് ദിസ് ഇസ് ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം ഇൻ ഇന്ത്യ ദറ്റ് ഷീ ഈസ് ഡൂയിങ് സംതിങ് ലൈക്ക് ദിസ്. അപ്പോൾ ഹൃദയം നിറഞ്ഞ സ്വാഗതം നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരുമിച്ച് കൊടുക്കാം. ലെറ്റ്സ് വെൽക്കം India Jarvis. Hi.
Hello from New York.
Fantastic. So it is the first time that I am able to call somebody hello India. So
that's the first time for everything, right?
No, I know. So the first time India, I was sharing it with the audience also, that a movie is released online through a channel like this, through an OTT platform, and Asianet is doing it first in India.
That's amazing. That's so exciting.
Yeah, on a channel, not online. I mean, on a channel.
Right.
Many movies that got released online, but it is the first time that it got released like this.
On a channel.
So that is 10 kilometers. ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഇന്ത്യയിൽ തന്നെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു സംഭവം നടക്കുന്നത്. So, world television premiere of Kilometers and Kilometers. So, have you ever been part of a world television premiere?
I have not. Like I said, there's a first time for everything. This is really exciting. This is my first premiere for a feature, so that's even more exciting.
I see. So, you have acted in short films so far, is that what I understand?
Yeah, so I've done a lot of different short films, and I've done some music videos. Right after I graduated college, I moved to New York City and kind of just went into the business. Okay. And yeah, went from there.
So I have so many comments coming in, so I'm going to keep reading in between also. So,
sure.
So many people are responding on our Facebook page, on the live stream. Raj, Gopu Narayan. I'm sure you might not be able to pronounce all the names, but you can say hi to all of them.
Of course, hello everybody.
Suresh, Rojimon, Prashant Nair. Anjana says, waiting for the movie. So many people are waiting, and let's start from the beginning. How did you end up in Kerala?
Oh my goodness. So I knew like a friend of a friend from college who actually recommended me to audition for this film. And so one thing led to another, and we agreed on everything. And suddenly it was like, okay, we'll see you in about 3 weeks. And I was like, okay. And I went and I got my visa and just went out there not really knowing hardly anything about what was going to happen or really what I was getting myself into. And then I was there in Kerala, and it was amazing.
I see. I'm sure many of you, or even you, might have thought you were coming to a part of Bollywood. Did you have that?
I wasn't very familiar with Mollywood industry. I didn't really know what to expect. I wasn't really sure what anything really was. And yeah, so I learned along the way, and then even after and now I'm still learning about Mollywood, which is amazing, by the way.
Yeah. People, I know my American friends, many of them think that Indian movies, everything fall under the B for Bollywood, and only when you understand that there are so many smaller industries which produce equal number of movies even.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, hi Uma Nair, Ammu Chandu, Aishwarya Praveen, everybody is saying hi to you.
Hi.
So was it what interested you? What sparked your interest to join this? Was it that it came from India, or was it the script? Was it the story? Was it the friend who recommended?
I was really interested in doing a feature overseas
Hmm.
in another country, in another industry, in another film industry.
Okay.
And I knowing that it wasn't like an American film um, about what someone, it was like going to India. It was like this movie is in India and I'm the foreigner coming in. And I was like, this is a really neat and cool experience that I don't know if I'll experience again or when this kind of opportunity will arise again. And so I was like, this sounds amazing. I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens.
It was to play yourself.
Yeah, there was definitely parts of the character that I felt like I really connected with because everything was new for her as well as it was for me. Um, yeah, so there's definitely some similarities there.
Very nice. And we have some questions also coming in. Fatima asks you, who named you India?
So my mother named me India when she was pregnant with me. I have two older sisters. So when she was pregnant with me, she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm having another girl. What am I going to name her?" And she was watching the movie Gone with the Wind,
Okay.
and one of the main character, her sister, is named India, and it said very quickly, it said in passing, but my mom caught it when she was watching the movie, and she was like, "That's a beautiful name. I want to name her India." And it was just like that. She was sold. That was it.
Oh God. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I think you were born to do this role. We could, say that. It's a very positive way to say.
Great.
Yeah. So we have questions, more questions. Priyanka asks you, who is your favorite actor? Two questions. Who is your favorite actor in Bollywood? That's the first question.
Oh, in Bollywood.
You know,
That's a great question. Pardon?
you know a lot of actors in Bollywood. How many?
I I am not super familiar with a lot of actors in Bollywood. Um, so I don't know. I don't know if I could say.
But which is the name you have heard in Bollywood? Can you recollect any names?
I'm like freezing on the spot, but I have seen some, I swear.
That's okay. So, what kind of preparation did you do after you committed it? Did you did you try to watch some movies, or you were like open-minded about whole?
So really what had happened was when I was asked to join the team, I had zero time to get pretty much anything together, let alone my visa. So it was a very, very, very quick transition. So I was really focusing on my script and like trying to understand my character and fall into that. So I wasn't able to immerse myself into the Bollywood industry before I got there,
Hmm.
um, which I think in a way made it very exciting once I did get there because everything was sort of a surprise and it was sort of, just very new, which made it fun. Every day was like an adventure.
Nice. So, did you when you got this call and when you were approached, did you do any background checks? I mean, to know who these guys are, or probably your friend was enough to.
Yeah, so I had some I think we did like FaceTime calls and things like that, and I was on the phone a lot with different people at the time, and um, yeah, I think it was just kind of like we had a connection, so I felt like okay, like I can trust this person, I can trust this industry and these and everybody that I'm going to be with. But yeah, it's definitely like a leap of faith.
Okay, good, good. I think it worked.
I
So
think it was too.
Vishnu says, "Hi sister, how are you?"
I'm great. Pardon?
Hi sister, how are you? That's all.
Oh, I am great. How are you?
Yeah, Vishnu. I think Vishnu is happy that you answered. So
Uh,
Uma Nair asks you, please ask her how her journey was in the movie and was there any funny moments?
there were plenty of funny moments. Um, my journey. It was probably the most amazing experience of my life, not just with work, but just life in general. I mean, we traveled hours on a bus. We were in one location for like a couple hours and we would travel again. And then it was just, there was a lot of adventure, not only in the movie, but in real life too. We were experiencing a lot of fun things along the way. And funny moments, oh my gosh, there were so many. I think me just being very new to everything was probably, everybody was probably like, India, she's so silly. Like she's, what is she doing? But it was great. I mean, I remember like washing my face outside, like outside of the bus, and everybody was like, what are you doing? Just like really silly, just like really silly things constantly. But it was amazing. Everybody was so kind and really made the journey what it was because of the group of people that we were, with.
Yeah, and many people. I read an article by the producer, I think, or the director, who was saying it was difficult initially to find a person to play this role, to have somebody come from all the way from USA and be here. And then there are some who have a lot of misconceptions about India, about the safety, and also there is a lot of difference between how actors work in US and actors work in India, the working hours. So at some
Yeah.
point you feel, oh my God, what did I get myself into?
There were definitely times where I was like, oh, we're gonna break now, or we're like, we'll rest for at least 8 hours before we start again. And that definitely didn't happen. But it made everything what my character in the movie was experiencing, it almost made it like come to life in my own life while I was there.
Yeah.
So it was difficult, and I had to adjust to certain things, but obviously it's worth it, and it needed to be the way it was to accomplish what we were accomplishing. So
Yes, and you got to see almost the entire India in 1 month.
I know, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
was the journey? What concepts about India broke inside your head after coming here? Was there anything?
Some things, I think, honestly, everybody that I met in India and came across, even if it was just for like a day or an hour, everybody was so kind. Everybody was so kind. They had no idea who the heck I was, and they were just so sweet and, offered me tea and offered to do this for me and just offered a place for me to stay while they were setting up the shoot or anything. Um, so I think it was just seeing how incredibly kind everybody was across India. So that was really incredible.
Good to hear that. And there is someone saying, "Did you learn some Malayalam words?"
I memorized them.
Okay.
Um, that was definitely difficult for me. That was one of the things when I was first brought onto the project. I was like, do I have to speak Malayalam? Do I have to know any? And they're like, oh, no, no. And then when I got there, they're like, well, you have to just know a couple. It's like, okay. So it was a little difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's such a beautiful language, and it's so incredible. And I was like, I just want to make it sound good. You know what I mean? I want to do it justice. I was so afraid I was just going to sound
That's great.
not.
I think we see what it sounded like. Huh? Very good. And more questions. Mr. Chandran, Sharat Chandran says, please give me a hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Rohit says, you look like an Indian girl. Wow.
Oh, thank you. That's a wonderful compliment.
Yeah, that is a good compliment. And that's great. Did you feel at home after a few days?
After like maybe the first 2 weeks, I really had settled in. It was like, this is where I am. These are my people. This is what I'm doing. The crew and everybody around me had really become like family, really like family. Because when we had left, I was like heartbroken. I didn't, because when you're going on to this kind of job, it's a job,
Yeah.
and you get so close to the people around you, and you really get to know them, and they start to open up, and you start to open up, and friendships happen, and you start making memories, and you become a family, and then suddenly it's over and you're like, ugh. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And did you travel alone? Did you come from the US alone, or did you have a team?
So I actually came with my boyfriend,
Oh,
and yeah, so he came with me and got to
oh, great.
experience everything with me, and it was
Oh,
wonderful.
so you had somebody, to share,
I did. And then he became friends with camera department, and then he hung out with everybody in camera department and left me alone.
What does he do? Can you tell us more about him?
So yeah, he's also in the industry. He's a writer, and he writes a lot of comedic things as well. But he's also in the camera department. He went to school for cinematography, and he works as a camera assistant now in New York.
Okay. And what were his takeaways from the trip and from the movie? Any?
I mean, he was just excited to like eat all the food. We both love Indian food so much, and so he was like, "I'm gonna go to India and I'm gonna have so much food." So yeah, he was definitely excited for the food, and he made a ton of friends
Mhm.
on set as well. So he just had a blast.
Did you know about India, that every square mile of India had a different kind of food and a language?
No, different kind of food as well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, did you see that? I mean, did you explore that? The cuisine of different states? Did you get to?
Definitely. I'm not gonna lie though, my favorite was South Indian food.
Oh, yeah.
So delicious. Always delicious. My boyfriend, all he ate was fish. He loved the fish so much. And I love the idli. Oh my gosh.
Idli
Yes, I love it.
is safe and idli is tasty and simple.
Yes, it's always good no matter what.
What was your other go-to foods? You know, your safe
Oh,
foods.
dosa, we loved dosa. Um, yeah, dosa and idli a lot. And then even, I'm not gonna lie, even just like rice is cooked perfectly, and I'm a huge fan of rice, so I was all about it.
So Shija asks, "You are really a traveler? Are you really a traveler?"
I don't know if I would call myself a traveler, but I have traveled. I would love to travel more if given the opportunity. Um, yeah, I definitely have that in my blood.
So many people are loving the way you responded to Indian food. Thank you so much.
It's delicious. Thank you.
They're all happy that you like our food. Nice.
Amazing.
So you look very pretty, Priyanka says.
Aw, thank you so much.
And more questions. Yeah. So Tom J says, "Can you please?" This was an inevitable question. Can you please tell a few words about our Toby?
Tell you a few words. Well, for one, he's an incredible actor and just an incredible human. I got on the set not knowing anybody, not really understanding what was going on. And he was so helpful and so patient with me, and patient with, you know, just everything that I was trying to understand and do. Um, Very helpful. He would help me a lot with the language, and just kind of help me understand what was going on. So if we were shooting something and we were like moving to another location, or if we were doing some other kind of shot, he would inform me. He would be like, "Okay, India, this is what's going on. This is what you need to do. And you can stand over there." Because it's a very busy set. And so not always everybody tell me what's going on, because they're already saying it in Malayalam, and it's like, oh yeah, now we have to say it in English for India, and it's busy, it's a busy set. And so he would kind of like inform me, and then I would know what I was doing. So he was great. He's great. He's very funny and very intelligent. So he's a great guy.
All right. What about the others? Basil, Joji, did you get to interact with them and do scene?
Yeah. So also hysterical, so funny, such good energy. Um, those set days were really awesome set days.
All very known for their, very high sense of humor and slapstick. So, did you miss out on a lot of jokes because they were in Malayalam, or did they include you? There was that.
I almost feel like I'm like trying to remember now. I feel like it was so long ago, but I just remember giggling a lot and smiling. And then I feel like they would all be laughing and then they would like kind of tell me what was going on, or it was just always a good time.
Hmm. What else did you do other than shooting? Did you get to do other stuff?
I'm trying to think if we didn't have a lot of time off because a lot of the days we had off, we were traveling. So I spent most of my time on a bus or on a train or something like that, and or in a car. So we were just very busy traveling, and it took up the 2 months I was there to really just shoot, and that was it. So I didn't get a lot of time off to kind of explore and do my own thing, but we did so much exploring that I don't really feel like I missed out on that because we kind of already did that. If that makes sense.
It was a vacation that you did not plan, I guess.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. So yeah, hi. Irfan says hola India, and he has sent a message in Spanish. Do you know Spanish?
I don't know Spanish, no.
Okay, okay. So sorry, Irfan, you'll have to ask in English then. So, and what about? Do you sing? I wanted to ask you.
I sing a little bit. I do sing. Yes. I
Yes.
haven't sung in a while, but I do sing, yes.
My job is to make the artists who come in dinner talk sing a little bit. So, can you sing?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me sing.
I'm glad that you did not catch that and told the truth. So now let's hear a song, a
You
couple of
want me
lines.
to
Yeah,
sing?
lines of any of your favorite songs.
Oh my gosh, I have to like think of something. What's a song I can sing?
Any kind is okay because I'm sure not many of us will know the song, but
Okay, what about there's a song from Moana,
huh?
The Disney movie Moana. Okay, let me see. How does it start?
That's good enough. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll start. I've been standing at the edge of the water for as long as I can remember, never really knowing why. Is that
Oh,
good?
no, I was like, more lines. It sounded so good.
More? I don't have it memorized. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Something, 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 something. I don't remember the words.
Okay, thank you.
Yay! Oh my gosh, that was so unexpected.
And can you do a kind of a mini audition for us? Can you do, because I'm asking this because I saw your IMDb profile, and it was incredible. We don't have that system here, creating show.
Oh,
So I loved what you were doing with the dramatic, the dialogues and etc. So we go crazy here in this 1 hour. So do something dramatic here. Like you're auditioning for something. Say something or
so this is a typical audition that you do, whether it's like a self-tape audition that you send in to the casting director, or if this is like a regular um, audition that you do in New York or just anywhere in the States or anything. So you walk into the room.
yeah. So let me just also translate this. I mean, I'm sure everybody understood. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി കാണും ഇപ്പോൾ അവിടെ US-ലേക്ക് ഉള്ള ഒരു ഓഡിഷൻ പോലെ ഒരു സിനിമയ്ക്ക് ആര് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ ഒരുപാട് ഓഡിഷൻസ് ഇങ്ങനെ നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. അവിടെ പുതിയ ആൾക്കാരെ എടുക്കുന്നത് തന്നെ കുറെ ഓഡിഷൻസിലൂടെ മാത്രമാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു ഓഡിഷനിൽ എന്താണ് സംഭവിക്കുന്നതെന്ന് ഇവിടെ ഇന്ത്യ പറഞ്ഞു തരാൻ പോവാണ്. യെസ്, ഗോ ഹെഡ് ഇന്ത്യ.
Okay, so you step into the room And usually you don't hand them headshots anymore. Usually they have everything online, but you always bring your headshot just in case.
Okay.
So you step into the room and they tell you to stand in a specific spot. And you say, "Hi, my name is India Jarvis. I'm 5'2" and I'm located in New York City." And then they say, "Whenever you're ready."
Oh, nice.
And then you start whatever side they want you to read.
Nice. Do you have a monologue or something you can just do for us now?
A
Something.
monologue. Oh my gosh. I'm not a bad actor. I sound like I'm such a bad actor because I'm like, I don't have a monologue prepared.
No, no, no.
Oh my gosh. I don't let anybody see this. Of course it's live. Everybody's watching this right now.
For us, the way, you do the training, the acting, the way, the technique, everything is so different here. But
Mm.
watching that, I could see so much talent in you. So that is why I wanted to just show the audience also a little bit of you when you speak English and how you act, when you're there. So do you have something you can show to us? Just random.
Something I can show. I haven't done a monologue in so long. This is so like a dramatic monologue. I feel like the past couple monologues I've done have all been like comedic monologues or something. So
Nice.
I'm trying to think of what I can do.
All right.
I can have I just a lot of the stuff I've done recently too has been for auditions, and so I can't read it
Okay.
because
Okay.
it's not published yet. If that makes sense too. Oh my gosh, I'm trying. Well, maybe we'll come back to this. Can we come back to this?
Yeah. Yeah. Or
Okay, let's do it.
trade dialogues, from Hollywood movies, if you remember anything. Like, you had me at hello, or, any of those lines, if you remember. You-
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? That one?
That's
Taxi driver?
what I meant. Just amazing. So, so great. Do you have more?
Oh my god. I've been so bad. I've been like put so much on the spot. I can't. Could we? I don't know. I have to come back to this one.
Recent 1 hour interview, didn't you? And suddenly it took such a turn. I'm sorry to put you through this.
This is hysterical. Wait, I love this though. This is good. I will marinate and come back to you with something good and
Perfect.
dramatic.
So, we have people coming with request Twilight movie dialogue. They want.
I don't even know if I know. I mean, I've seen the Twilight movies, but I don't know if I could quote any of them.
Okay, all right, no problem. Yeah. So,
I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
I see.
I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Nice, very nice.
So if anybody I hit the ship, but they used a decoy. Anybody know if they know what movie that's from? If anybody watching this knows what that's from,
Uh,
say that because that's impressive.
nice.
I'll be your best friend.
What about the Avengers, Star Trek, or what Avatar? What other franchises?
I'm honestly, a huge Star Wars fan. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I love anything fantasy really related. Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. Read all the books many times. Huge fan.
Amazing, amazing. So, what would be the one thing Neetu is asking? What would be the one thing you would like to take back to America from India? Or now it is past tense, what is the one thing that you took back?
One thing I took back from India was probably, I think it's going back to what I said earlier about how kind everybody was and realizing what a great attribute that is in all respects. And so that's something I really thought about coming back. Not that I'm saying like everybody's mean in America or something, but it's just, it really opened my mind a little bit for sure.
Nice. And yes, so Sindhu Srijit, I just saw this message. It was so good, the Moana movie song.
Oh, thanks. Maybe I'll sing something else later. I have to marinate that one too.
Sindhu Srijit. So I have conveyed your compliments. And yes, so something that happens a lot in India, the arranged marriage. Are you aware of it? Did you learn more about that when you came here? You might have seen a lot of couples who did came together in that way. Did it?
Yeah, I didn't learn a lot about it while I was there, but there is a Netflix show,
Okay.
and it's like all about um, marriage. Sorry, matchmaking. Yes, and I honestly I think it's a great idea. People who want to do that, and I think it works, and it's great.
Because
Go for it.
has asked you that. Do you like arranged marriage or love marriage?
Well, mine is
I
love. It wasn't arranged, but I support both.
know. Good. So, do you like Captain America? Priyanka asks.
Yeah,
Who?
It's been a while since I've seen the movies for Captain America, but they're a lot of fun.
Yes. And what next? Did you get? Are you in touch with people here? The people in the fraternity here. Are you looking forward to working more in
I
India?
would absolutely love to come back and do another movie with Mollywood. I would love to do that. I had such a great experience. So anybody out there who's casting, let me know. I'll be there.
You should send these messages to someone in Bollywood also. So that'll be
Pardon?
Bollywood also. The Bombay, the
Oh
Mumbai.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I would definitely do Bollywood as well.
and did you happen to see any movies while you were here? Did you get time?
No, I didn't have time to see a lot of movies. And when we were traveling on the bus, they would play different movies, and I didn't know specifically what movies, but I love the action and like the slow motion
Okay.
action. And like, oh my gosh, it was really fun and really cool. I would love to do something like that.
Oh, very nice. And did you Google Tovino Thomas before you started your trip from USA?
Of course I did. I was like, let's learn about Tabino. Yes.
What did you see first? Do you remember what you saw? What struck
Um,
you about him?
I think at the time, oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember exactly what I saw at the time. I can't remember. I know there was like the movie he did where he like gets the hat.
Okay. Ha 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 ha.
Yes, I remember like seeing. I'm trying to remember if that was before or after though.
Ah.
Um, but
And
yeah, I definitely did some research and YouTube videos and everything of Tavino before I got there.
I see. So Sharath is saying, I liked you a lot after seeing the song in Kilometers and Kilometers.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
so excited.
and how was the song shooting? Was there any special shoot for the song, or were they made out of the elements in
I
the movie?
believe, uh, from what I know personally, I believe it was all just from the movie.
Okay.
Um, but maybe they were shooting those and I didn't realize it was for the song. But as far as I know, it was for the movie.
You were going to shoot some kind of a Bollywood dance number along with the song when you came here?
I thought about it. I was like, that would be amazing, but
Okay, so you are open to it. You like that.
I'm open to it. Yeah. I've done some musical theater. I actually grew up doing musical theater. I started when I was around 9 years old, and I did musical theater up through college actually. And then once I graduated college a couple years ago, I haven't really done a lot of it since, but I have done some theater.
I see. I'm sure the musical theater you did does not have as much hip shaking as we have.
No. No, I gotta learn that though.
Mohsin Mohammed Malayalatile Amy Jackson. Oh, very nice. We have an actress called Amy Jackson. She's a British actress who came from Britain to the Tamil industry and the Hindi industry. the neighboring states. Yeah.
Excellent.
Now she's
Yeah.
very the Indian film industry. So someone is, likening you to the Amy Jackson of Malayalam, that you might come
Yeah.
more often.
Please have me back. I would love to come back.
Okay. So yeah, so somebody is asking what are the precautions you take now in America for film and shootings during the pandemic now?
Yeah. So when all of this kind of started back in, I think it was end of March when all of it kind of started coming down. I was actually in a show, and we closed opening night. So it was the premiere of our show was closed because of COVID. So that never went through. But after that, I came home and our industry was basically shut down for several months. And it just recently, maybe about a month ago, started picking up. And our protocol is basically all of our auditions are virtual. So we audition through a self-tape that we send in. And then after the self-tape, if we are cast, we have to take a COVID-19 test.
Oh.
I actually just took a test this morning. And we take a test, and if we are positive, obviously we can't go on set, but if we are negative, then we go on set and we have like a COVID officer, if that makes sense. And they make sure everybody wears a mask and are 6 feet apart. And it's very, very strict, but safe. So it's good. Things are slowly but surely coming back for us.
All right, great. Yeah. So yeah, Sindhu Srijit, yeah, we are reading from Facebook and ഇടയ്ക്ക് യൂട്യൂബിലും ഞാൻ വായിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. So Parvati Menon asked, hello Javi, she just joined, I think. Jarvis, where are you from?
I'm from New York, and I'm here in New York. I went to college in California, but I'm back.
Okay. And there is a dad asking you to wish, if you can wish happy birthday to his 1-year-old, Ram. His name is Ram.
Ram. Happy birthday to your 1-year-old. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes. So Sindhu Srijit said she liked your song a lot. So can we have one more song? Any other
One
song?
more song. Okay, what should I sing? I can sing. I think, you know what? Wait, I have my computer up. Let me sing. Do you know the song Funny Valentine?
I don't think I've heard it.
It'll be.
I've heard that. I think Janice sang that to Chandler in Friends, right?
Oh, really? Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna get like now. Okay, I'll sing. This is like a little more like soul.
Okay.
Or, I don't know. Behold, wait, I'm gonna sing lower. Behold the way my fine feathered friend his virtue doth parade. Thou knowest not, my dim-witted friend, the picture thou hast made. Thy vacant brow and thy tousled hair conceal thy good intent. Thy noble, upright, truthful, sincere, and slightly dopey gent.
Thank you.
A little low.
There
lower.
is one more request. It's a very popular song all across the world. Can you sing Every Night in My Dreams? Do you remember?
It's popular across the world, and I'm like in a bubble. I'm like, oh, I don't know what that is. Wait, who was it by?
Celine Dion, the Titanic song.
I don't know that.
It's been yes.
Oh, you mean like Titanic?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. Sorry, I know this one. Gosh. Okay.
Probably
Let me see.
It is probably the most popular English song that Indians can sing.
Oh, yeah. So the movie first came out, I think, when I was 4 maybe. I was really little when it first came out, and I would hear that song and I was obsessed with it. I would sing it all the time, and it drove my sisters and probably my family absolutely insane.
Uh-huh.
But I wasn't singing the right words, I don't think.
It's okay. If you don't got the words.
I'll sing a little bit. Wait, how does it starts with every night in my dreams I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on, near, far, wherever you are. That was my little like jazz bit with it.
നൈസ് സന്തോഷമായില്ലേ? അല്ല, ഞാൻ ആദ്യം പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് മനസ്സിലായില്ല ഏത് പാട്ട് പാടണം പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ വാക്ക് മനസ്സിലായില്ല. പിന്നെയാണ് മനസ്സിലായത് ടൈറ്റാനിക്കിലെ പാട്ടാണെന്ന്. സോ വെരി ഗുഡ്. താങ്ക് യു നീതു കുമാർ. യെസ്. സോ വാട്ട് നെക്സ്റ്റ്? ബിഫോർ വി വൈൻഡ് അപ്പ്, what would you like to tell the viewers? And the movie is going to be premiered in, I think, 3 days now. Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm so thrilled that everybody, that so many people seem so excited about it too. I watch it. Let me know what you think. It's going to be great. It's an adventure. It's a ride. It's a journey of a movie. So we went all in with this film, and I hope everybody enjoys it.
Very nice. Thank you. And we have a festival coming up. I don't know if they told you about this. It is called Onam. Onam.
Onam. Okay.
So you can wish everybody who is watching happy Onam. So I've typed it here.
Happy Onam, everybody. Sounds like it.
Yeah. So it's a Jarvis festival in Kerala, and it's a really huge festival. And the movie comes as a special package for all of us to view during the festival.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
I love that. Happy Onam, everybody. That's great.
So yeah, the person who requested the Titanic song says it was fantastic.
Oh, good. I don't want to disappoint.
You didn't make anybody sad.
No one started crying. Okay, good.
So yes, let me check if anybody else has any other questions. Yeah, Wafa Nazir. Yes. Where are you from? She already told. Where are you now? Are you in Kerala? No, she's not in Kerala. Asmi. So this is your first film, right? Somebody is asking which is your first film.
Yeah. So this is my first feature film I've ever done.
ആദ്യത്തെ ഫീച്ചർ ഫിലിമാണ്. ഷോർട്ട് ഫിലിംസ് ഒരുപാട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Yeah.
Yes. So very good. It was great talking to you, India.
It was great being here. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. So Asian.
Next time I'll have a monologue ready.
Do you have something?
No. Oh, I brought it up. No.
Remembered. Can you just give a look to the camera and something
like a serious look, like
a serious look?
I'm ready to fight.
Yeah.
I know how to fight a little bit.
Can you give a very sad look? Can you cry on cue? Is that something you guys do?
I'm so like giddy and happy right now. It may take me a second to do so, but if I'm in the work zone, yeah.
Yeah. Great. So somebody says wow to that also, the look that you gave. So everybody takes in everything. They love you. So great. It was great talking to you. And your energy is so infectious.
Oh, thank you.
So people are wishing you best wishes for your upcoming career. We wish we can see you here in Malayalam cinema more and in Indian cinema also. We give you all the best wishes. Hope you stay safe, your family is safe. Give our regards to your husband, to your boyfriend.
Husband works too. Right.
So thank you so much. And we are celebrating here in the next 3 days. So happy Onam to you also.
Thank you so much. Happy Onam to everybody. And thank you again for having me. I had such a great time. It was really, really wonderful.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, India Jarvis, and to all the
Yeah.
people who are watching us. ഇനി നാളെ മറ്റൊരു എപ്പിസോഡിൽ കാണാം, ഈവനിങ് റിതമിലും ഡിന്നർ ടോക്കിലും. ബൈ. ഇത്രയും നേരം കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നു. കുറെ ചോദ്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ചോദിച്ചതിന് ഒരുപാട് നന്ദി. ശുഭരാത്രി എല്ലാവർക്കും.